Let's make some noise for Team Philippines. And also reaching the final after a strong performance and great matches, Team Turkey. Moving on now, ladies and gents, calling in the teams for your Season 4 World Finals final match here in Qatar, in the heart of Mall of, beginning with Team Philippines, Miguel Carlos. Going up, ladies and gents, your player, Clue. Ladies and gentlemen, please make a huge round of applause for Team Philippines. And now with their opponents and their contenders getting set and ready to come onto the main stage, ladies and gentlemen, Team Turkey going on with Can Boy. Tanso! Ladies and gentlemen, these are your two teams for the final. The World Final Season 4 happening here in Qatar. 2 days, Friday and Saturday, in Mall of Qatar, Turkey, and the Philippines after huge, great match between contender teams that have been with us all along this weekend. Now the Philippines are ready to make history, and also Turkey are ready to make history. Who's going to be crowning himself with this trophy here? Not to mention and not to forget, ladies and gents, we will also see the champion coming back again next year for the second eFIBA happening in Qatar, and Season 5 also happening in Qatar before the World Cup, the Basketball World Cup, happening from the 27th of August until the 12th of September of 2027. The first one happening in Qatar and in the Middle East and the MENA region, and the first one to be in one city compared to the last World Cups and editions. Now, ladies and gents, we are getting set and ready to welcome all the players on the tables. But before that, we are waiting and waiting for the national anthem. Ladies and gents, Please stand respectfully for the national anthem of the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, and now with the national anthem of Turkey. The Philippines and Turkey. Grand final now for your eFIBA tournament and the World Finals here in Qatar, Season 4. Guys, you the long road, but now you're here in the final step and the last stretch. Please just express yourself in this final moment.
Best of luck, guys. You'll need it.
Team Turkey.
May the better team win.
May the better team win, and game on, ladies and gents. Philippines and Turkey. Back to you, casters.
We talked about this. 58 countries down to the Elite 8, and now it's the final 2. This is eFIBA World Finals Season 4 in beautiful Doha, Qatar. Ladies and gentlemen, here in the Mall Qatar, are you ready?
Go ahead. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
We got so much on the line. $50,000 prize pool is going to go to the first and second will be $20,000 and $10,000. They are ready to go. India, I know you're ready too.
I'm excited. She's excited right there. She's 2 years old. She doesn't know what's going on, but she's excited. And I'm so excited. I'm interrupting you, man. Listen, we are going to be crowning a new world champion here when it comes to eFIBA, and that's one of the most exciting parts. But each of these nations have taken interesting and a unique journey here as well. This is the first time that the Philippines are playing Turkey here in Season 4, here in the final stage as well. You had the Philippines that went undefeated, but they dropped the game 1 against France, and they went ahead and bounced back. You had Turkey that has faced 4 elimination games on their way to here. So they know what it's like to have their backs against the wall, but they found some support and they continue to come out swinging as you take a look at the playoffs right there. We had the Philippines beat the Lebanon, so they go ahead and move on. You had Turkey that lost to France, so they go ahead and move down, and then they advance all the way through the lower bracket like we said. They had to survive. Turkey did against Dominican Republic. They had to survive. Turkey did against Algeria. They had to survive just now today. Turkey did played against France. And now Turkey's got one last final elimination matchup. And this one, my friend, is going to be a best of 5, but the Philippines.
Ensure Gold. Tulong sa 2 times improved lakas.
Traveling the world, just arrived to a new destination, don't know how to get around or how to do it on a budget.
Here, but the one thing I do know is that they have that fight. They got that grit, and they're here for a reason. The top 2 when it came to that Europe region. Now we finally found out who is the top 1. But when it comes to Asia, Philippines, the Filipinas, Gillis is crazy right here when it comes to Doha, Qatar. The support is absolutely electric. They're waiting to see who's going to be crowned a new eFIBA world champion. Season 4 has been absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to get started.
And, you have Turkey that has been in this situation before in the sense that they've been in the World Finals, in the championship game, but they just haven't gotten the job done. They haven't lifted the trophy, but they've sniffed it. The Philippines, we've been saying this for the past 2 years, they've always come in 4th place. They came in 4th place in Sweden. They came in 4th place in their hometown when they were hosting the tournament last year in the Philippines. And you saw the passion that they had as we take a look at the head-to-head when they realized they had won and they beat France in that best of 3. This matchup between Turkey and the Philippines, I go back to what we were saying. It's the defensive side with the Philippines, and it's the offensive juggernaut. You've got Janboy, and you've got Aaron with the 1-2 punch.
It's basically an unstoppable force meets an immovable object, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen now. It's going to be a straight chaotic explosion. Now, you're going to talk about the Philippines. Miguel Carlo, the point guard, has been showing out. You got to be careful, because when he got the rock, he's going to make the right play. But I got to give it the smallest person in real life, but the biggest player in the game, the Mr. Don Preach. The man is preaching from the top of his lungs, trying to show how to use that big center build, getting rebounds, getting blocks, and keeping everything active. And also, the man that got love in the Philippines, J-Mac, is crazy. As you see, also, we have the one and only I Love You. Again, he's showing so much love with that shooting guard position, but you cannot forget Mr. DJ Clue. He knows how to solve any kind of problem, and he has a solution. And the one thing I want to know is that this teamwork has to go long, far, because Turkey is prepared for them.
Oh, they absolutely are. You talked about Clue. That man goes ahead and locks things down. He leads the entire World Finals here in Qatar with about 3 steals per game. So those additional possessions will absolutely come into play as we take a look now at the Turkey roster. We talked about Janboy. We talked about Aaron. That 1-2 punch, Janboy leads the entire World Finals here with 181 points coming into this morning. Nobody else broke 141. So that tells you the offensive output that he has. And then Aaron coming in, that man can go ahead and dish it out. He comes in with about 20 points per game, and he gets himself about 8 dimes as well. And of course, you've got Kato the problem. That man can really go ahead and lock things up. They switched a couple of positions as well. That is how versatile the Turkey team is.
Kato problem has been a solution. Again, every single position has been filled, and it's been the best from their nation. And again, ladies and gentlemen, here in the mall, Qatar, this is just leading up to something even bigger. This is going to happen in a little year, about 2027. The FIBA Basketball World Cup Qatar 27 is going to be here in Doha. Make sure you get your tickets immediately. It'll be the first time our Arab country is going to be hosting this flagship basketball event. So make sure you go to tickets.worldcup.basketball to register early, because as you can see, these countries are being represented here in eFIBA Season 4. Once again, 58 started back in September of last year, and now we're here in the beautiful Middle East trying to find out who can be crowned world champion.
The game came out in September. The qualifier started in January, and here we are on July 4th to figure out who is going to be crowned champion. Now, a lot of people here in the Mall of Qatar might be thinking, all right, bro, it's a video game. Why are you getting so excited? But let's talk about the prize pool. The pie is $50,000. Whichever nation goes ahead and wins this best of 5 is going to walk away with $20,000. And the second place gets a little something as well.
About 10 G's there. And the third place is going to get what?
$6,000.
The fourth place?
You do the math, $4,000.
And also, we got some accolades too. Now, if you're Defensive Player of the Year, what did you take home?
If you're the DPOI, you're going to walk away with a cool $2.5K.
And you've got the MVP?
You're going to walk away with a cool $2.5K.
And also, if you're part of the All-Star team,
you're going to walk away with the remaining balance, which is
$1K.
There we go. We can do the math. See, we're 36 years old. We know how to break down math. But, man, that's what I'm talking about, though, right? So you get to not only just compete about the money, but you compete to represent your nation as well. And that is the passion. That is what is so electric about the matchup that we're going to see.
And they're all been stepping it up. Also, we have an activation right there to the left of the Cheesecake Factory, in which is step it up for the FIBA World Cup Qatar 2027. Make sure you get over there. We're giving away some giveaways for everyone who is young and anyone who just wants to get participation with this basketball event. But thank you so much to the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful city of Qatar for hosting us. Now, let's take a step back because we haven't said thank you to somebody else. The Qatar Olympic Committee.
Absolutely.
They're the reason why we're here.
Yes.
They're the reason why they're bringing so many different nations together and allowed to enjoy this country and, of course, the game of basketball that we love.
It's absolutely been great. We've been saying it all morning. We've been saying it for the past couple of days. The hospitality has been incredible. Anything that we might have missed, they're like, we got you. Don't even worry about it. We'll take care of everything, from having us experience the culture with our thobe and everything else as well. It has been an amazing, amazing experience. Could not have asked for better hosts here for this matchup.
And shout out to the LOC as well, and also Store 974, getting all the electronics, all the equipment when it comes from the cameras, when you get from the screens, all the controllers and the PS5s. They've been helping us going crazy. And also, we got them all here. If you're right here by the Casters booth, Mr. Tiso, shout out to Tiso real quick. Proud sponsor of eFIBA Season 4. These watches are clean, they're sleek, they are innovators by tradition, and now we're going to find who is going to be the next MVP, who's going to be the next DPY. Also, we're going to be the next team that is going to be crowned a world champion, and we're going to see the players to follow. As you see right there, Jamboy has been absolutely clutch when it comes to those great shots. But right there, that's Kato the problem. Kato the problem, man, that's Jamboy right there. He knows how to shoot that three. He knows how to stroke it green. He's already have about 3 to 4 buzzer beaters already in eFIBA 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see, he has more today.
When the back's against the wall, we talked about Turkey facing a lot of elimination games against Algeria. He went up and put up 49 points, a point away from a 50 burger. He knocked down 11 threes in that matchup as well. So he is not afraid of the spotlight. Doesn't matter what type of situation you will give him in, he will go ahead and get the rock, and he will go ahead and get the job done. On the other side, though, for the Philippines, you have another man. That man right there, Miguel Carlo, just dominates on the offensive side of things. Fourth when it comes to the World Cups in assists. He's team's clear man to go ahead and find things done, and he gets it way done in the efficiency side in terms of points per game and also otherwise as well. The most that the team needed him, he put up 18 points and 8 dimes with a playoff win yesterday against Lebanon, and he absolutely put up a performance against France this morning as well.
Straight up performance, and also in the pre-qualifiers and the quarters and the finals, I got him here. This man was averaging 28 points a game as well as about 8.25 assists. Really unselfish and knows how to rock out. He is going to be that cornerstone, going to be that foundation of the Filipino team, but you cannot get away from Turkey. Turkey has been a bond that's been created since eFIBA Season 1. They had that infamous, amazing shot from Jamboy against France. Now they got their revenge really quickly, too. I thought it was going to go to best of 3. Only got to 2, because I said this before. France has been a thorn in Turkey's side forever, just slowly poisoning them, and finally they got the antidote, and now it's been cured.
Got to go ahead and get that thrown off your side. Now, the key to the game is going to be simple, like we've been saying. Can the Philippines' league best defense contain Jamboy? Can they contain Aaron and the offensive juggernaut that Turkey is? He's the highest scoring player in the field when it comes to Jamboy, and the Philippines have the best perimeter defense in the field. Clue? 3 steals per game. You try to throw it at them, you better start praying that individual batter, Turkey's flamethrower versus the Philippines stopper, is what's going to decide who walks away with $20,000.
All right, I'm going to take off my glasses because it's getting bright in here. It's getting hot in here, and you want to see my eyes. This is eFIBA Season 4. Make sure you go to eFIBA_official on all social media. Go to eFIBA.basketball to make sure you get some information. Everyone better start getting loud right now. If there's Filipinos in the house, let me hear you! If there's any Turkish fans in the house, let me hear you! This is what eFIBA is all about. The World Finals is about to tip off. The players are loading up. We are loading up, and the energy is going to get electric, buddy.
Oh, you already know, baby. We're going to call this like it's the World Cup from the first quarter to the last one that we play. You already got the teams rocking and rolling on the top of the left. You've got the Philippines getting on the top right. You've got Turkey. Bottom 2, it's me and you about to duke it out just to get our words in. And here we go. The grand finals. It's Philippines taking on Turkey to see who gets crowned champions.
As you see, Don Preach in the corner, staying real calm. Big man, understanding, doesn't need to dribble. Some of the attributes when it comes to these builds, you don't need that. You need rebounding, you need defense. But Miguel Carlo got the dribbling out from that point guard, giving from the love, and Ari Lovin at the rim. It's now 3-0, and they're striking first blood.
Now, they got the 3 there, but they hesitated to take the midi, and that's something you can expect as well. As game number 2, technically, you had one that went to the Philippines by default because they made it from the upper bracket, but you still have a little bit of jitters because this is what you have been waiting for since September, to be in this position, to be crowned champions. So you're going to second guess a couple of things, but there's plenty of time to get the job done. Philippines up 3-2.
And it's safe to say none of these teams are nervous. They've been ready for this. They've been anticipating. And as you see, the Philippines are going crazy. Everything is locked and loaded right behind the 3, shooting that ball, making it 6-2.
There we go. They're going to go ahead and get some noise itself as well. You can't get behind early on in the first quarter. You can't have the floodgates open. You've got to contain them. Now, the Philippines, they run things a little bit slow. They run things a little bit small. That's going to be a violation. Look like it was blocked. It's going to go out of bounds. Who retains possession? It's Turkey. They've got the rock. They couldn't get the points. They couldn't get the 3. It's the Philippines. They go right from the left, and they get the foul to slow things down.
I know right now my heart is racing. It's crazy because I'm so excited. I gotta get my words together. Going to the left side, calming down just a little bit. I just see the Philippines are in the blue. Turkey is in the white. Miguel Carlo crossing and Boston under the snatch of ankles. Let's see on the offensive side. Turkish, you know they having a crazy offensive prowess in the corner. It's a dot. Cater the problem. Be the solution. 1 + 1 is 2, but add 1 more. That's 3.
He lets him know, are you supposed to guard me? Where you at, brother? I'm wide open here. He's got to go ahead and play some defense. We are getting cracking and rolling here as you have the Philippines looking to respond back to the 3 that they just gave up on the defensive side. Had a cut from the right corner. The defender read it right now, but no one is there in the paint, baby. That paint is so sweet, it might just give you diabetes.
Oh, y'all be crazy. Like them dates I have, and I found Qatar has a great dating culture. And I'm talking about the beautiful suites right there all around this mall. It was absolutely tasty, and we got to try more things in Qatar. The experiences is insane, but the experience you're seeing right now is eFIBA Season 4, and let's get some more. This man opened up the door, and now it's tied up 8-8.
Back-to-back open 3s from the right corner. Someone's got to figure things out on the defensive side as they let Turkey come right back and tie this thing up. Now you've got the Turkish trying to be on the defensive side, trying to get a bit of a steal, trying to get a stop, but a nice, beautiful cut from the left side to regain the lead for the Philippines.
Sweeping through traffic like you in Manila. I see that jitney going crazy, but that's what Filipinos now, but they know from. They do that high-low action, and you got to be crazy not to be able to defend that. But as you can see, them 3s are going to keep flying all day, and now Turkey has the lead 11-10.
Forget Drake. They just went back-to-back 3s. 2 from the right corner, 1 from the right hash. Do the Philippines have an answer for them? You betcha!
Salamat, my brothers and sisters here in Qatar. We're going to have crazy. I got Libba Tagalog in the back, so we're having a crazy time.
It's going to be great. We're not looking to get canceled. We're just looking to have a great time. They contest the shot. A rebound has been secured. Wide open. 3 seconds. 3-point shot. And the Philippines are looking to get back in the driver's seat.
One more time. Let's go crazy. Philippines are going nice, but let's see if the Turkish defense can step it up. You know they have that capability. They got to slow down because this is what the Philippines want you to do. They want you to play fast. They want you to play out of your normal regimen, get you out of your sets, get you out of your comps. So now you're playing nervous. Randy going on the right side all the way to the rim, and that's a powerful Avenger slam, 16-13.
They're taking advantage of what the defense gives them. The defense of the Philippines has been giving Turkey the 3, so they've been taking them. This time they leave the paint wide open, and they're able to knock it down. Took the extra dribble, wide open, not able to connect on that one. Defensive rebound secured by Turkey. Look at the way the Philippines get back on the defensive side of things, but my goodness, the commentators curse. They get the easy 2, cut the deficit down to 1 with 1 minute left in the first.
I like them. Everyone's assembling on this team. Again, not rattled at all. Calm and cool like a cucumber. Turkey knows exactly what they do in these situations because they've been there before, but they're trying to become number 1. They're always just so close. Let's see if they can get it done. Miguel Carlo going back and forth with the crossover. J-Mac, you lose your feet. That's what happens. Now sit down for a second. Look at that beautiful mid-range, making it 18-15.
That's a high IQ play to not go ahead and force a contested 3. They take a couple of steps inside, get the guaranteed 2. Now it's a 3-point ball game. 30 seconds left in this one. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Gets it back above. There's Janboy. We talked about him leading things on the offensive side. Goes ahead and tries to hammer it home. Denied at the rim. Now we're headed the other way. That's going to be a violation. It's out of bounds. inbounds. Looks like it's going to be with Turkey.
Give homage to one of the best shot blockers ever done, Mutombo. No, not today at all. But you got to be crazy. You saw the dunk meter going up. You got to get it green. But going down the left side, Jamboy giving up the man Aaron. They're like Batman and Robin. Who's going to attack first? As you see the cut down the lane, not seeing Tanzu. But then another mid-range, hand up. So what? Hitting at the cup, 18-17.
See if they're able to go to make something happen and close out the first quarter. That one isn't going to go. The Philippines end the first quarter up by 1.
This is how you start off the first game. Now, there is best of 5. The Philippines won, and they were in the top bracket, so now they're up by 1. So basically, it's 1-0, but it's still going to be 4 more games. Jamboy jamming it down the rim, going down. Someone get him a oxygen because I'm choking.
Oh, my goodness. You know, speaking of which, my Fitbit, by the way, yesterday let me know my heart rate was just going up. Every single time we called one of their games, it would just continuously get my heart rate up. It was like, are you running a marathon? No, I'm broadcasting esports, baby.
You know I'm liking that we're winning these thobes here. It's nice and breezy. It's nice and clean.
100%.
So now we can sweat. We can have a good time, and we feel cool, kind of collective. Shout out to my man, Ahmed. There's so much pleasure and so much, again, gratitude letting us be a part of the culture here in Qatar. But as you see, we got the game going on. We got another shot. And as you see, Turkey sort of standing the lead, and Love Battle dead, pointing at his opponent and saying, hey, I see you, man.
They had the Philippines that had a 1-point lead coming into the second quarter, but Turkey went ahead and stringed along a couple of baskets, a couple of stops, and they've got themselves a lead. They've got themselves the rock, and they're looking to push the tempo, and they get another slam dunk. The excitement is here. Can you feel it? And they're looking to call a timeout. The Philippines want to talk things over.
I see people on the second row. You guys are going crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, this is eFIBA Season 4. You're watching the top of the nation that start from 58 from last September. We got to the Elite 8, and now we're the final 2. We got money on the line. We got pride on the line. And let's see who's going to rise above. As you see, Mr. Love did that right when I called him. Again, the announcers, Atonement, has put him in the break play, so it's 2024.
They've done a great job coming out of timeout with their set play to get the easy 2, calm things down. There's plenty of basketball left in this one. You don't need to win it all at once, and Turkey says, forget your 2. I got a 3, and I got a 7-point lead.
I got one more better than you, and what you're gonna do, you ain't gonna be no fool. And I'm liking Turkey, grinning and rolling, and they going. But you see, Don Preach is that big fella. He's been crazy, but he's not had his back to the basket, but he gets a good shot for a better shot, making it 23-27.
It's been a high-powered offensive second quarter. We'll see if any of the defensive folks are able to go ahead and step up. The Philippines coming into this morning had only allowed an average of 52 points per game. France went ahead and beat that, except the third time. Oh my God! You can push him, you can foul him, but you can't stop that man from knocking down a 3.
That man looked like a soccer player. I see the acting, ain't nobody near him, but no action. He really did get fouled. Give that man an Oscar as well. But then a response, as soon as you saw the reaction, this is great chemistry. 26-30. Let's see how Turkey is going to respond. After scoring that from the Philippines, now you're shooting that grab for about 4 points. All the way to the rim, back to back, coast to coast, showing what he got with all that boast.
Part of the Red Sea like Noah's Ark, and he goes ahead and gets the easy 2. And Miguel Carlos, looked like he was going to have a repeat performance there. Decided to get a step back, but the defense was right there. They're going to go ahead and get an inbound from the left side. Don Preach, you talked about the man that might be the smallest. He's got the biggest heart. He's got the skill set. He's got the man down low. He's got the basket.
Looking at the basket, and now this man is hungry indeed. He's trying to fill up his stomach with everything that he got. Now, as you see, that flaming label right into the left side, that's called Deep Bomber. That's a badge activated. That means this man can shoot farther. He has better range than anybody on this court as at the moment, but other people also have this attribute. But Jamboy, left, right, showing the might, and guess what? Good night, making it 34-28.
Saw the little bit of space inside on the left elbow, and he decides to go ahead and take advantage of it. Now here are the Philippines. They wanted that right corner 3. Turkish said, hold on a second. I got a foul for you. Now that's the foul inside 2 minutes. The next one lets him go at the 3-point line. But for now, he's got to take a step back if he wants a 3. Defender in the air. The ball's high and mighty, and it comes down at the bottom of the basket.
Trying to get their sets. As you see, that pick and roll, unable to get it. He's going all by himself, looking like Jalen Brunson on the Knicks, but calling that timeout. Big brain play. Don't want to turnover. Let's see if we can reset.
Every single possession matters that much more. It's been a back-and-forth ball game. You had the Philippines that had a 1-point lead coming into the second quarter. Then the Turkey team went ahead and took the lead, and now they're still able to go ahead and maintain it, and they've got the rock here as well. They're looking to extend the lead, and Aaron got to go and get something done. Fade away shot, not going to go. Rebound secured, and that's another foul there. under 2 minutes. The next one is going to put them at the line.
Now, India, we got to talk about this. Position is key when it comes to NBA 2K or any kind of basketball. As you see, Kato right there in the right time, understanding that man is on his hip, but also trying to anticipate how far that ball is going to go. When you got them long threes, it's going to be a long rebound, so you don't got to chase them. But sometimes you got rebound chaser, and you get it right. But as you see here, a great defensive board coming from the Philippines. Miguel Carlo, this man has been absolutely pristine when it comes to the Philippines. But look at that foul. They didn't want him to do nothing. He was going to go crazy.
He really was, and that puts him at the line because that is the second foul under 2 minutes, and that's going to get him a chance to get it down to a 1-point possession. Here we go. 1:04 left in the second quarter. It's Turkey up by 1, and they've got the rock. Looking to get past half court, getting bumped around a little bit, gets to the left side, calls a wrap to the right. Canboy trying to make something happen, takes a step back, a contested shot, not going to go. And now the Philippines are looking to make a run, but look at the way Turkey gets back on defense, makes it a little bit tougher for the Philippines to go ahead and get a basket. Everybody is maintaining their positions. Everybody is maintaining themselves in salute. What are the Philippines going to do to draw up and get themselves a basket? They got 5 seconds to go, 3 seconds to go, and a three has been delivered.
Now you just awaken the beast. The Snorlax waking up from rest, going to give you that hyper beam. And now it's everything that's on the line. 36-34. Philippines is in the bonus. 25 seconds left in the second. Let's see if Turkish offense can have any other response. Can't get it. We still got some time. This right here, can take your time. This is where you can take your time and just get your set. What are you going to do from pick and roll? Open in the corner. Going down to the mid-range. Mr. Don Preach all the way, giving up a good shot for a better shot. Calling the timeout. And now they got 9 seconds.
Man, they had the open three. They just hesitate a little bit and a little bit of bounce pass. Anytime you see a bounce pass, that's when you know somebody done hit the wrong button, but they're going to go ahead and come out of this possession with an inbound set play. Here you go. Philippines up by 2. How do they want to end the second quarter here in game number 2? Miguel Carlos trying to make something happen. He's one of the players to watch. Love says you can watch me too. And he misses that one, but it's the Philippines that end the first half with a 2-point lead.
As you said before, an immovable object meets an unstoppable force. This is the game we wanted for the grand finals. When it comes to eFIBA Season 4, we didn't want no blowouts. We didn't want no crazy point spreads. We want everything tight, calm, and collective. We want everything going down to the wire. We kind of want to overtime. And yeah, I'm asking for more overtime because I don't want to leave this desk today,
Listen,
man.
our flights are not till tomorrow anyway. I'm happy to hang out all day long till the soccer match goes up at 8 o'clock tonight. Here we go, baby. The second half of game number 2. We're going to look to start things off the same way we ended in the first half. Janboy goes to the right, travels all the way across the world and finds himself with the basket. We're tied up at 36 apiece. You've got the Philippines, says, I'll see your tie, and I'll raise your 3 because they've got the lead.
The force is strong with that one. That was amazing, Jedi mind trick. Getting the defender up and above. Again, you move your feet, you lose your seat, and also hand up, so what? Knocking down the cup. But again, anything you could do, I could do better. Tying up Turkey, 39-39.
Here we go. The Philippines, they hit a big 3 to take the lead, but they gave it back up on the defensive side. Speaking of defense, Turkey says, watch this. They get the steal. They get the 2, and they've got the lead.
3 words, grand theft auto right there. That man should be thrown in jail. That was a crazy steal. That one right there was almost larceny. So much money is on the line. You gotta make sure you hold on to that ball. Now going down the right side. Let's see if Love got any love for his team. Going that cross out, going by himself. Seeing that stepped up, but he coming back. Still got the dribble. Again, double teaming. Look at so many players are swarming when it comes to the Turkey team. That spin move, Kyrie Irving knocking it down and tying up once again.
We've seen that movie like it's been on Netflix for the past 10 years, but nobody's been able to stop it. It is reliable. It is predictable, but the man gets the job done. And you want reliability? That man is all over the 3-point line, a back and forth ball game. Anytime the Philippines tie it up, Turkey says, Charlotte Terrydale, we've got a 3-point lead.
Look, India, put your dukes up. This is a heavyweight match. This is going to be haymaker after haymaker, body blow after body blow, head, body. But who's going to fall first? If you get knocked down, that does not mean you're out. That means you got to take a second. But Philippines is saying, hey, sit down. I'm still here.
Here we go. Once again, the Philippines have gone ahead and tied things up. The past 3 times, Turkey has gone ahead and taken the lead. Is this time going to be any different? They go ahead and foul them at the right-hand side. You've got themselves on a side out. See what type of draw play they come out of this pick. And now you've got the Philippines on the defensive side. They are desperate looking to get the stop. Can they take the lead? Has a little bit of, he thought, you know what? I thought he was going to take it to the house and take the lead. I'm not going to lie to you.
Slow it down. You in timeout. Why don't you sit down? Why don't you reset? Get a glass of water. Have some nice, beautiful mango juice. But again, the mango juice at our hotel is absolutely fresh. We're going on the left side. Don Priest giving up to Mr. Love. Love doing a little jab set, but then a foul. Now just taking the second. Did he really need to foul in that situation?
Man, listen, all that matters, you're able to get your defense reset. That's the biggest biggest thing. If everyone is scattered, even if somebody's in front of somebody, the mismatch might be what cost you the tournament. The mismatch might be what cost you $20,000. And here are the Philippines trying to find an opening. They've got one at the right elbow. And just like that, they've got themselves a 2-point lead right on back.
Let's get that ninja scroll, because that lost art is that mid-range game. Again, if you're playing basketball, work on that. You don't got to shoot like Steph Curry. You got to be all the way from the other side. If you get those points inside that arc, it's still 2 points. But again, that stroke ain't broke. But now it's 46-46. Let's see if the Philippines has a response here. Going down preach on the right side, trying to get a little deep. Big man, you going for that? Great defense from Turkey. It seems they can capitalize.
Way to go ahead and stay active with the hands. Now you've got the Philippines that gave up a turnover. What can Turkey do with it? There got Aaron right up the rock, goes ahead and takes it to the rim. Go ahead and thank the Tooth Fairy, because under the pillow is a 2-point lead for Turkey.
Not only he capitalized, that man's been baptized in Philippines when it comes to amazing dunks. But see, Miguel Carlo, step back, snatch back, 3-point, put it down. That's how I see you, 49-46.
They said, forget your 2. I'm going to show you a 3, and they go ahead and take a 1-point lead. A minute 30 left in the third quarter. Turkey trying to drive to the paint, but with the defender on the left-hand side. Cocks it right back on the right side. Here is Janboy trying to get some scores for himself. Goes ahead and dishes it down low. Nothing there. You got to kick it out. You got to get out the paint. You don't want to get 3 in the key. Speaking of which, you got 5 seconds to work with. Can they get an offensive rebound? Forget it. He's just going to find the bottom of the net.
Let me get them handcuffs. That man should be charged for disturbing the peace. Now making it a 1-point lead for Turkey. We still got a minute left in the third. Going down to the left, trying to get that foul. Trying to say slow it down once again. The transition is going. And anything when it comes to basketball, NBA 2K, it's all about momentum. It's all about vibes. It's all about that energy. And it's starting to lead one side than the other. But 59 seconds left in the third. And only by small margins, India.
Here we go. This is a time where you want to go ahead and close the quarter strong and get some momentum going into the fourth. Plenty of time here. A minute. And oh my goodness, the Philippines go ahead and just trade baskets back to back to back. And now you've had the lead exchanged about 7 times in this one at the very least already in the third quarter.
We don't know where this is going to go, but let you know, going into this best of 5, the Philippines are up 1, okay? And this is eFIBA Season 4. Make sure you go to eFIBA.basketball, get information. Also, eFIBA_official. Follow us to send a comment, send a like, and get the support more and more. We'll be back here next year for eFIBA Season 5, following the FIBA Basketball World Cup Qatar 2027. Make sure you get your tickets. Going to tickets.worldcup.basketball. But this game right now is heating up. This game is like a beautiful cup of tea that we just have. I'm burning my tongue.
A rare miss there from Aaron, but they do go ahead and get back on the defensive side of things to slow things down. The Philippines have a 2-point lead. Like we've been saying, it's been a back-and-forth ball game, and you've also got Deep Palmer there for the point guard, so you know the defense is going to step up a little bit. That might go ahead and open up the inside of the paint. You've got to make sure your rotations are on point in the corners, and he goes ahead and gets it over to Love. Love looking for the paint, dishes it outside. Didn't want the easy 2, tried to make it a little bit tougher. Can they get a basket out of it? No! Then the Turkish go ahead and get the rebound. They had the easy 2. Is that going to be a clear path? No, but it does put them to the line. Shooting 2. A chance to go ahead and tie it up, but they do not.
Yeah, Turkey are looking like earthbenders right here. Amazing defense, putting up the mud walls. But let's see if the Philippines can break through. They still got a 1-point lead, but that's not enough for Turkey. They're always ready to go. Them things have been sharpened. Them claws are long and ready to go, and they're going to get right into their opponent. I just see Kalu going down and cannot make it up. Now we're going into the fourth. 5 minutes left. First game of the best of 5. Let's keep going.
You had the first quarter that ended with the Philippines having a 1-point lead. We begin the fourth quarter with the Philippines having a 1-point lead, but it's Turkey that has the ball and almost had that taken away, but that's going to be a foul call on the Philippines. Turkey is going to go ahead and take it out, and they're going to try to get past half court so they don't get an 8-second violation, something we have not seen on the main stage all this tournament long. And there's a nice slam dunk from the Turkish team, and they reclaim the lead right back. The first exchange here in the fourth.
Just slipping and dipping, looking like Frozone from the Incredibles, and that's an incredible response from the Philippines, keeping that lead again by 1 point. Again, it's going back and forth. Who is going to break? Who is going to tilt? We have no idea. Ren going down the right side, one of the top point guards, going up. Jam boy, jamming it at the rim, getting another body bag, getting the lead for Turkey.
One of the reasons we said you've got to keep an eye on him because he's able to go ahead and create some baskets and some buckets for himself, and he gets the job done there to take the lead back from the Philippines. Here they are on the right side, looking for a little bit of space, dishes it out down low to Don Preach. Don Preach at the top of the key. Love steps to the right side. Nothing there. Has plenty of time to kick it back out. Miguel Carlo to Love. Oh, and he goes ahead and gets bailed out. out, but that's quite all right. They're going to head to the line, shooting 3.
All my future butters here in the beautiful city of Doha, Qatar. Remember, shots win games, but free throws win championships. If you're going to be playing basketball, go to that park. If you ever go outside or inside, get at that free throw line. Shoot at least 50 to 100 before you leave that gym. This will help you get farther in basketball. And as you see, that's what this man does, 57-55.
Here we go. 4 minutes left to go in the fourth here in game 2. You've got Aaron bringing it up the court from the right side. Dribbles to the right, looking for a little bit of space, but he's gone ahead and got stumped. He needs a little bit of reset. A lot of traffic on the right side, so he slings it over all the way to the left. Janboy looking for a separation, has a cut down there. Back over to Janboy. Manila doing a great job with the defense to the point where they get the steal. The Philippines, oh, smart foul there to slow things down, but that's his 5th. That is Tanzu's 5th foul. If he goes ahead and fouls once more, he gets booted from the game, and you have an AI that goes ahead and takes over. You got to be very careful. You don't want them to play. Don Preach now over to Miguel Carlo. Miguel Carlo looking for some space. Oh, and he misses that one. A rebound secured. Passes it back for the 3, but it's the Turkish team that's there. Denied at the highest points. Gets that ball out of here, and then go to the other side. And the Philippines, oh, deux, trois, give me 3 of those.
Let's go, y'all. Here's the thing. What did the 5 singers say to the ball? Smack! And that's what I'm talking. That's great defense. Let's see if Aaron's going to go out. Going for that mid-range. Now it's a 5-point lead. 2:44 left in the fourth. As you can see, you got to be careful with the fouls. You got to be careful. You don't want to get out of there.
Ooh. There we go. Bro. I have a serious. That's 3.
That's what I was beaming.
Take it out.
That's right.
We'll say this. Look, I'm excited. You're excited. The people here in Qatar are excited as well, but the Turkish team, they need to slow things down. You don't need to go ahead and get a 3 or 4 any baskets. There you go. Play your brand of basketball and just get whatever the defense gives you. Time your way to this. They make it a 1-possession ball game.
Like you see right now, let's see. It's going to be Philippines is going to get the response. I don't know if they had a sip of Qatari coffee, but they're getting bossy. He got lossy, and look at Flossy. 62-57 with that good spin around.
See if they're able to go ahead and get something going on the offensive end, because it is T-So clutch time.
Right here. This is when you're going to step up. Again, innovators brought tradition, and let's see if the mission, if someone's going to go home being the next world champion. Are they going to be able to get to the time? Are they going to have the skill to make that shot? But at least you have the will to take the shot. Now we're going to go to the right side. 62-57. Trying to get on top of the key. Aaron trying to reset the offense with that pick and roll. Unable to get it. Love Battle Dead. You know this man's alive. Jam Boy trying to jam it up. Give and go right to the big fella. Going up, and it's a violation. And great defense from the Philippines.
They're not able to get the shot off in time. Even if they did not go ahead and connect with that one. A defensive stop is much needed here from the Turkish squad. Miguel Carlos gets it over to Don Preach. Looking for somebody to reset it back over to the other cut inside the paint. Decides not to throw that one. Miguel Carlos looking for a little bit of space. He's got the space. He misses the shot, but the rebound secured from the Philippines. Looking for that extra possession, and a timeout called. A 10-6 run here in the fourth quarter for the Philippines that puts them up by 5.
3 words. Second chance opportunities are going to be key when it comes to this game. If you're going to get those offensive boards and calling the timeout, that means you're controlling the momentum. You're controlling the time, controlling the rock. 1:15 in the fourth. Again, it's still a tight game right now. Only up by 5. That's not a lot when it comes to this kind of time. Miguel Carlo behind the back, snatch back, trying to get some ankles up, down, all around. And again, second chance opportunities. That's what Philippines is known about. You'll talk about their defense, but talk about that offense. Just like Gojo going infinity.
What happens oftentimes is you think you're going to get the rebound, so the defense goes for a fast break opportunity, but when the offense gets the rebound, there's nobody to guard the paint. That's exactly what you saw. Oh, it looked like he was going to be denied from the back, but he slams it home. The Turkish squad is right here. You just need a stop, and then you need a basket. That's the recipe, but the first up ingredient is to get a stop. Miguel Carlos on the right-hand side, looking to waste a little little bit of time because the clock is their friend in this situation. The clock is at 8 seconds on the shot clock. You got to make something happen. He calls a cut. He's looking to find the teammate on the open side. Gets it to the right. He misses that one. Oh, and they get another offensive rebound. What's that 3-word right there?
Second chance opportunities. But then right there, off one, my friend, knocking down the 3, making a 2-point game. 60.2 seconds left. It's still possession. Now you can foul or you can try and get a backcourt violation. But then they just took a second and now they have a foul to give. They're trying to advance the ball. Now let's see the defense from the Philippines. You were talking about them. Oh no, it's the Philippine ball. Let's see defense come to good. You got to foul him now. So you're going to go again.
Ooh,
on the right side. It's all the way to the hole and putting a stamp on it.
He misses it.
He missed it. No.
He missed it. He went ahead and took a risk, and that one was blocked by the rim. It was blocked by the Turkish team, and that careless mistake can now go ahead and cost them game number 2. It is a 2-point game. It is 4.3 here in the fourth quarter. Their Turkish squad is looking to tie things up. They've got one more timeout if they don't like the set play. Here comes the inbound. Oh, it's tipped away. The Philippines have it, and they walk away. Game 2 goes to the team from Manila.
Filipinos, are you in the house? Are you kidding me? That's the game. That's just number 1. It is best of 5. Philippines already had one, so now it's 2-1. But you saw that defense. You saw them ironclads. They are not crazy. They just know this game.
You know the passion that they felt. I swear I thought it might have been a 3-point shot to not just tie it up, but to take game number 2. But it just hit the shoulder, and they were at the right place at the right time. But what a ball game. What a treat. Halloween came early, baby.
Oh, it's getting scary. It's getting hairy. And I'm telling you, I ain't going nowhere. I don't need a costume. Know why? Because I'm in a beautiful thobe, okay? This is how I'm going to be rocking out every time when I'm in this beautiful country of Qatar. Because I look kind of fly. I look kind of clean. And I don't look mean. But you know who is mean? Them Philippines. Them Philippines came with a mission. They know exactly what's on the line. You kept telling them again, fourth. They're done saying 4, even though this is season 4 because they want number 1.
And now they want number 1. They've got one more win to get to that podium and go ahead and taste the victory aspect of things as well. But it is not going to be easy because what did I tell you? The Turkish squad has been in this situation before. They have faced up to 5 to 6 elimination games, and they've also always gone ahead and clawed their way back. So again, it is not over. The Turkish squad needs to just win the next 3 games, which is very doable. We've seen them do that, but here's the story that unfolded. In the beginning, you had the third quarter that was so close, man. You had Turkish squad that had the lead, and then they went ahead and gave it up. The Philippines are now up by 2 to go ahead and end things in the third quarter. Then the fourth, it was a bit of a back and forth ball game. The Turkish squad, they did their best on the offensive side, but the Philippines weren't going away easily.
They weren't going away, and the TISO highlights are absolutely key because if you watch here, going down to the rim, Turkish offense was absolutely with the progress, but the thing about the defense was also amazing when it comes to the Philippines. Knocking down crucial shots, also knocking down crucial free throws. You got to be crazy if you didn't notice that. But also, what I really love, again, we're going to talk about them 3 words: second chance
opportunities.
Every time they got that rebound, they kept it on the Filipino side, and that's going to be key, too, because then now they can kill the clock. And you see that amazing block, swallow that right back to Manila, which was absolutely beautiful, and the people over there are celebrating. Now they're up 2-0. All they got to do is win one more game, and the Philippines will be crowned eFIBA Season 4 world champs. But you know, Turkey is a beast. They got chakra. They got a Jin Cherokee, and they're going to go crazy.
And there's no question. They are professionals. They have the experience. To them, this is one game at a time. They understand that, and that's the mentality that they're going to go ahead and step up with. But a couple of adjustments do need to be made, but they're not that far away. You saw the margin of victory was so razor thin that it's quite easy, and you can see from the box score that we put up, we talk about the different types of gameplay that these two have. Miguel Carlos with 36 points and 5 dimes, knocked down 10 from 16 3-point shots. An incredible display of offense there. And Love goes ahead and sprinkles in 17 4 dimes, and he knocks down 2 to 3 threes as well.
But as you see, when you look at this box score and also the quarters, 18-17, 18-17, 16-17, 12-11, really tight. You can thread this through a needle, but the double-double from the point guard from Turkey, 20 and 10. Cato the problem, Arcado the problem, 14 points is amazing. Love battle dead. Kind of got to step it up a little bit. You got to get some more rebounds. 6 is nice, but not compared to that 9 from Don Preach. Even J Mac didn't do a lot, which is crazy. But again, it's a teamwork effort because Love was showing love to himself and his team with them 4 assists, and they are ready to go to this next game, which will be the third one.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about the offensive juggernaut that was Miguel Carlos in that one. You had the Turkish team that go ahead and scored 9 3-point shots. Miguel Carlos himself, 10. While we digest that, let's throw it over to Omar.
Well, the game is on fire here, ladies and gents. Vince and Indio, you guys were so excited. Now we are also excited with the gifts that we've got here in Mall of Qatar, and also waiting for the big day and the big moment and the big tournament happening next year here in Doha. Ladies and gents, the Basketball World Cup happening here from the 27th of August until the 12th of September in one city. The first time happening in the Middle East and the MENA region. Are hosting the World Cup. 32 teams, 94 games in total. You can register yourself to get the tickets on the official website, but be fast because tickets get sold out so quickly. Go there, register, and come to Mall of Qatar to get some giveaways and take a picture with the trophy.
All right, I got a lot more gameplay when it comes to eFIBA Season 4. As you showed, you got a taste, and it's your first time experiencing this in the beautiful Mall of Qatar. Let me explain this. 58 countries went down to the Elite 8. They all traveled here to find their way to be crowned the world champion. It's been absolutely insane. Now we have two that deserve to be here in Turkey and the Philippines. As you can see, Turkey got the support in this beautiful country. The Philippines got the support in the beautiful country. Now, this is what's going to happen. If the Philippines win, they're crowned champions. But however, we've seen Turkey come back from even worse things.
Oh, absolutely. It is not that tough to go ahead and win 3 games in a row, but you've got to execute at every single dimension of the game plan as well. Again, if you see the W and you see the L in game number 1, that's because the Philippines made it to the grand finals from the upper bracket, so they were blessed with a victory in game number 1. Turkey is now looking to claw their way back, and they have to win games 3, 4, and 5.
But they like to put themselves in this situation. I will say this quote, and you can write it down. Pressure does 2 things, either bursts pipes or makes diamonds. And they have been a diamond in the rough. They have been warriors in their own right. They know how to come together. You got the Captain Tanzu can talk together because they came back when it comes to that French matchup, which was insane. Everything looked a little bit mixed shaky, but then they were able to put things together and get here to the grand final.
Well, let's see if that mixed shaky turns into a MIG double for the remaining 3 games as well. But for now, I'm telling you, the Philippines, they need to go ahead and calm themselves. Obviously, they're excited. They're so close to going ahead being crowned champions. You want to talk about a Cinderella story that's been going on for many, many years? That is the Philippines. They've always been in 4th place, always been knocking on the door, but nobody's answered. They said, forget that. I'm going to go ahead and knock that door in, and that's what they've done here in the grand finals. But the Turkish squad has been here. They have been in 3rd place. They were in 2nd place, and now they're looking to go ahead and be crowned champions here as well. So both of these storylines, no matter who wins, it's going to be incredible, and no matter what, we will be crowning a new eFIBA world champion.
Exactly. Talk about knocking on that door, something that you should be knocking on the door, because next year in 2027, we will have the FIBA Basketball World Cup Qatar 2027. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Shout out to the Qatar Olympic Committee, making all this possible. And also, if you want to be part of this, you want to come to the basketball world, be part of something that's absolutely a part of history and the first Arab country to host a basketball like this, you got to go to tickets.worldcup.basketball. I say it one more time, tickets.worldcup.basketball. Register early. You can't buy tickets just yet, but I'm telling you, it's going to sell out. You're going to see some of the top ballers from all over the globe here in this beautiful country. And also, they may see us because eFIBA Season 5 is around the corner.
Oh, listen, we're coming back. There's no way they can stop us. I live here now. I'm just letting you know. And one thing to know is you had the FIBA World Finals. Every single time it's been in different little cities, right? So you've got to travel here. You got to travel there. Even the World Cup in North America. You got to go to Canada. You got to go to the US. You got to go to Mexico. This time next year, it is all right here in Doha, Qatar, and that's exactly where you need to be to experience some hardwood basketball at the highest level.
And also, shout out because it's clutch time. I don't know you guys see it.
Bling bling.
You see that bling bling?
Yeah, bling bling.
That bling bling?
You taking that one home?
No, I'm gonna try. They said I couldn't. I'm gonna put it in my carry-on, and then no one's gonna know. But
you just committed to a crime.
Yes,
Congratulations.
I did. I'm sorry. Don't put me in jail. Let me get so. But again, shout out to Tiso, an amazing sponsor for eFIBA Season 2, 3, and now 4. Thank you so much for your support and your sponsorship. Also, give it up to Store 974 with all the equipment that you've seen when it comes to the cameras, come from the consoles, and also those comfy chairs.
Oh yeah,
Demon
I heard about that.
Yeah,
I almost went and I was like, hold on a second. Can we switch? What's happening?
Can we switch? I was trying to put it in my bag, but I think it's a little bit too big, and there's a weight limit. But also, let's get back to the game now. As you can see, so many different talented players are playing now. So what do you think is going through the heads, not of Turkey, but of the Philippines?
I don't know what's going through their heads, but I will tell you what I would go ahead and tell them if I was a head coach. 0-0. You're coming into the matchup. It's 0-0. Pretend like you just need to go ahead and win this one, like your backs are against the wall. You don't want to go ahead and get your, get pedal out the gas pedal. You want to go ahead and make sure you continue to go the way that you've been going. What got you here for success is how you want to continue moving as well. So fine, we got excited. The emotions are high, but they've had some time to cool them off. So now, even Steven, we're going to try to win this game, and whatever happens, happens.
Indeed. I mean, my coach would tell me anytime you go into another quarter, you're down by 3. You're down by 3. You're not up by anything. You are down by 3. So play with passion, play with purpose, play with every possession. As I said before, every possession carries pride. Every basket can write history, and we're going to see the nation's going to rise above to be crowned world champions. Now, on the opposite side, you got Turkey. Their back has been against the wall many times. They have been like a phoenix and risen from the ashes. But what's going through that huddle?
No matter what type of cheat code you think you have in life, you're not going to be able to win all 3 games in one game, right? Whether it's in life or whether it's in 2K, all you can do is control your controllables. You go ahead and control the communications. You go ahead and execute the game plan that you've been doing, and you're also watching the film on the other side. So just control your controllables, have your best effort out there, keep cool, calm, collected, and let the results play out.
I like the control the controllables, but now let's talk about the last game. We're going to keep saying on them second chance opportunities, they got to get some more boxing out. Turkey has to control the boards this game if they want to be. But now we're going to game 3, eFIBA World Finals. Let's go. We got the tip. We got the beautiful Philippines in the white and the amazing Turkish in the red. Going down to the right side. Miguel Carlo getting a crossover, trying to get a little bit of anchor breaker. Spin move so nice. We've been seeing once, twice, and thrice. Getting 2 on the road.
Seen that best move faster than we've seen Fast and the Furious. Here we go. Aaron looking to respond back on the other side. Trying to bring it up the court. Nice little dribble move to the left. Thought about taking the shot. Not there. Resets it back over to Jan Boy. Trying to make something happen. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He takes the 3. Not going to go. 2 Turkish defenders down there to go ahead and get the rebound. And that's a 3-point shot, but that's a good one. They did not get bailed out there. He went ahead and had a pump fake. The defender flew by him. Instead of waiting for the defender to get by him, he goes ahead and bumps him for the shot, and the ref only gives him 2.
Again, this may be esports, but we got some ballers here. Again, when you're getting that triple threat position, always get that pump fake. Show the ball a little. And if that defender goes up and you're unable to get a shot, actually jump with them, because that is going to be a contact foul. Then you get to the line and always working your free throws. Now, once again, he's put him in the spin, but unable to get it. Again, second chance opportunities again for the one and only Down Priest. And loving the rim real quick, ripping it down, getting the 3-point lead.
Nice little shot there to go ahead and continue the momentum of the Philippines. Here is Aaron once again. The last time out, they had a foul underneath the shot for the 2-point free throws. They were only able to go ahead and make one of them. Aaron on the right side passes it, steps up, defenders right over there. Another contested shot. The rebound this time secured by the Philippines. They're looking to build the momentum, but look at Turkey. They get right in front of the offensive players. They're trying to make it a little bit tough for them, trying to make them work for it. You've got 2 people guarding 1. That means somebody's open. They get the 2 underneath.
Just like in a Filipino household, everybody's going to eat. Whatever's on the plate, you get one as well. Sharing is caring, and you know what? It's kind of ain't fair because they're getting chemistry again. But look at that excellent timing. And now Turkey starting to slowly get in the groove. Again, it's just the first quarter. We still got a lot of game to play, and it's only 6-4.
It's just the first quarter, but no one loves a good safety net. So if you're Turkey, you want to go ahead and get a stop right here. Can you go ahead and get a rebound? Can you go ahead and get a steal? On the defensive side, they got 5 seconds to work with. They're playing great, but you got to execute to the very last second. Oh, my God. He gives them a little bit of breathing room, and it's enough to knock down the 3.
What I love is the support here in Doha, Qatar. I mean, it's just the first quarter, and everybody's going crazy, but they know what's on the line. A chance for the country to take on something, but look at that dime, making it 7-9, and let's see if Turkey can respond with some good defense.
See if they're able to go ahead and respond back. Indeed, we've been in a back-and-forth ball game all morning long, and here we go. Turkey on the defensive side gave up a 3 over there on the other end on the right corner. See if they're able to do anything else on the right hash. Jumps apart, has the midi, take the midi, knocks it down.
Take the midi magician. I really love that attribute when you're getting all your badges, when you're coming to your avatar and you got your 2K player. Also, if you're watching 2K, all these are above 90, okay? Oh, almost had an ankle breaker. Snatch, dropping, you're dancing and prancing, and he just made you laugh. 10-11, liking that move from Turkey.
Turkey is not going anywhere. They're going to be all around here. You got to go ahead and put them away. away. Can the Philippines go ahead and build on this lead, or is it going to be Turkey that gets a stop and get a chance to go ahead and take the lead? There's the stop. They get the rebound and a chance to go ahead and take the lead here in the first quarter. He's moving from the right side. It's Aaron looking for a pick, looking for some separation. The spin move is there. The defender's behind him. The lead is in the present. They've got a 1-point lead.
I felt like I had a VCR back in the day. That's how I'm 36. You put a cassette, you put it in a machine. You got to press play, pause, or stop. There was a pause and there was a play. And that's how I can see him. He could do that today. But again, going on the other side. And now they're just running it behind the arc and hitting his mark. That's how you show the spark. And that's why I came from Clark.
Forget the VCR. I know you know what a floppy disk is. I bet you half the people in here do not. The shot from deep. They don't know how to knock it down. But that man does. A big three for Turkey.
Right now, we're going down to the wire. Thriller in Manila. But right now, Doha has everything we need. Qatar, let's see if we're going to go so far. Now we're going to the left side. Miguel Carlo, keeping the possession. Look at that defense. Keep your hands up. You're just spamming that L button. Going on the right side, swerving and growing like a gypsy during the traffic. Getting that amazing basket.
Back and forth of a ball game. We've exchanged the lead at least 6 times now here in the first quarter of this game number 3. The Philippines just need to win one, and they are crowned champions. Turkey, the spin move, the dot. How did he not go ahead and get the steal? Some errant passes. Didn't take the shot. Goes ahead and takes the midi. Somehow, some way, they get 2 points together, and they take the lead right back.
Looking like baklava. That was a sweet, sweet, sweet play right there coming from the Turkish. But let's see if these Turkish dishes can keep going. But Manila and all there from the Philippines. From Clark is trying to get a response. We got Miguel Carlos still going back and forth. Look at that behind the back. The point guard is trying to get some space, getting something in his face, but unable to get it in a violation, which is 3 seconds in the key. Man, you can't stay there.
No, you can't. You got to communicate if you're going to take the shot because you need the rebounder if you're not going to. Oh, and that one's taken away. But this time, unlike game 1, it's Turkey that ends the first quarter with a 1-point lead, and they've got the rock to bring it up here, and that's going to be a foul.
Let's see if they can be a surfer, dude. Can you ride this wave? Can you not try to crash out? This is when you got to take all this to your strength. Let's see if you can capitalize on it. Aaron going down the left side, looking for that backcourt violation. Look at that defense, crabbing them left and right. And look at that switching right there. That's all comms. Understand it. And that defense, once again, from the Philippines, all by himself, knocking it down. Let's go, Philippines.
The man steps up when it's needed, and he goes ahead and knocks down that shot. Turkey looking to bring it back up the court, looking to go ahead and respond back themselves. Gets it over to Love. Gets it over to the left side to Jan Boy. Jan Boy now looking for him to go ahead and step up for Turkey. He gets the man down low, and he goes ahead and slams it on his noggin.
Yala Shalabak right now. That was amazing. This man is ready to go. Let's go into the right side. Don P trying to go down the road. Oh, getting stopped from Turkey. Now going to the right side. Looking a little bit of something. Going to mid-range, but then hand in the passing lane. Spider says it's a tingling. But let's see over time. Aaron getting fouled. Stopping the transition. They still got a 1-point lead.
Slowing things down, but so much momentum here for both of these squads. They need to go ahead and find their rhythm, and right now it's just been a back and forth battle. Trying to go ahead and get another basket on this one, and that's another foul. These are more fouls that we've seen from the Philippines in this game than we have in previous ones. You can see they're really trying to make sure their defense is set and that nobody is out of position. And no matter what you do, the Turkish team is right there. They've got a man open. Great little rotation coming in from the right corner. The defender went ahead and shoots right inside him as well. Jan Boy, open fella, down low, back-to-back dunks, 3-point lead with 3:30 left to go in the second.
Wasn't out of position, but he put the key in the ignition and put on that NOS. He put the pedal to the metal, and now he's going crazy, and it's going on. Now I want to see Miguel Carlo going back over here, trying to reset the offense. Another snatch back. Woo! Left his defender, but unable to do it. Was a $1 million move, but a $2 shot.
It sure was. It was going to be a 2, even if it went in. Look, great job there by the Philippines to get back on the defensive side. They covered that corner really well, but the Turkish squad is looking to find some gaps. Aaron from the left side. He's got another one. Back to back to back. I'm telling you, that pain is so sweet, you might get diabetes.
I kid you not. You got any insulin? I ain't got nothing. I can get a medical doctor. Everyone get a prescription over here. Anyway, Miguel Carlo, give him the Don preach. The man is the big man. He's trying to go all the way by. Miguel Carlo getting SS tricky with it, showing the great range when he's dunking with some pain.
Says Turkey is not the only one that can dunk it home. Watch what I can do as well. Now it's the other side. Turkey looking to respond back. A 3 would be huge for them. I ask, and they shall deliver.
Woo! Ask and you shall receive. And as you see, that was receivable. And here's the thing. I like to get some receipts when it comes to that because that was absolutely beautiful. Let's see if Miguel Carlos is going to have a response. Again, 1, 2, 3 right there. I see you and you see me. 26-22. The Philippines only down by 4.
Indeed, they are. A defensive stop would be here as well. Here we go. Aaron working things out. They got the three the last time out. They tried to have a repeat performance. They could not get the job done. The Philippines with the rebound. You can see the icons go up because he's trying to see who to pass it to. Great patience. That foul is just outside of 2 minutes, so they'll get a chance to go ahead and foul him once more before putting them to the line. Don Preach on the left side, looking to reset it back. Nice little fake out. Love had the midi at the right side, decided to take it right back out, trying to find a little bit of opening. Gets it over to Don Preach. Now over to Miguel Carlos. Down low, everybody touching the ball, and they get the two underneath.
And the Philippines basketball is like a faith, and this is where he escapes. And a great assist to his man going underneath the rim. Now going to the left side. Revan going to the left again. Look at that beautiful handle, trying to get some crossovers. Jam Boy keeping it nice and calm and collective. Going to a dot in the corner, but the man sold it, and now it's going to be the Philippines.
And the chance for them to go ahead and tie it up or take the lead if they want it. It's J-Mac. Over there to Don Preach. That man has had his impact shown in this one. Who else is going to go ahead and step it up? Miguel Carlos. He went ahead and had 30-plus points in game number 1. He had the 2. He dishes it out. He says, I got my teammates. Forget the 2. I'm going to get an and 1 and get some threes.
Pump fake, then he's going to take it now. Right now, I'm hearing this earthquake here in Doha, Qatar. The fans are going crazy. We are going crazy. We are perspiring, but they ain't dying right now. They still got a lot to go. It's a tied game. 56 seconds left in the second. Going down the left side. Jam Boy fighting his man. And Aflen, my friend, getting that jam.
Got to give it to Turkey. They are keeping their composure and making sure they execute the game plan that they came in with as well. You had Turkey that came in with a 1-point lead. Right now with a minute left, they've got a 2-point lead, but the rock belongs to the Philippines to go ahead and tie it up if they want it. They said, forget the tie. I want the 3. They may want it, but they can't execute it. And a great steal. A nice little pick there from Turkey with about 10 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Looking like Deion Sanders with that defense, but then knocking down the 3 once again. As you see, Turkey keeping it calm and collective. You see Love Battle Dead taking a second, being the man in the middle, being that general, understanding, look, it is not over yet. We still got more games to play. Philippines are up by 2. It's a best game of 5, but again, Turkey is not out of it. 31-26 with 25 seconds left in the second. Going down this right side. Miguel Carlo going back and forth. Crisscross, boss toss. Know what he's going to do right now. Giving it to this man, Clue. He's trying to solve it. A nice pump fake. Couldn't get the defender in the air. Now the left side. Looking for that pick. Look at that spin. Now we still got about 8 seconds left in the shot clock. About 2 seconds between the game clock and shot clock, but unable to get it.
A quick little timeout there to talk things over. They've got 5 seconds to make the best of this possession. They want to close the gap to the best of their abilities before we go ahead and head over to the second half. Here comes the inbound now. See what they're able to go ahead and draw up. It's Turkey looking to take more of this advantage and draw up the lead to a bigger one. Spin Marooney, not going to go. 31-26. Turkey on top as we head to the second half.
Like you see, the Philippines is saying, yo, we're good. Calm down. We're all set. It's going to be all right. Chill. Tranquilo. We okay. And Turkish, as you said, they're not getting crazy in their heads right now. They still cannot win 3 games in 1. So they're going to be calm and collective and put things together.
See what they're able to do here in the second half. Again, you got to stick to your own game plan. You got to stay composed. Just got to go ahead and cut into this deficit if you're the Philippines, and it starts with a defensive battle right here. A bounce pass over to the right side. It's Jan Boy swinging it all the way to the left. He takes the wide open shot. He can't make it. Swinging it up the court, and what a beautiful fast foul by the Turkish team, because the Philippines had a man wide open, headed to the lane for the easy 2. An inbound play coming over from the right side. It's Love now. Gets it over to Don Preach. He's looking to make something happen here, but he gets it over to Miguel Carlos, looking to get himself some impact in this one, and they're going to slow things down once again with the blocking foul.
As you see, Mr. Aaron, point guard from Turkey, already with 20 points, and he's going crazy. And if you're liking what you see, make sure you follow us on social media platforms, which is eFIBA_official. Again, eFIBA_official, and go to eFIBA.basketball for more information and see if your kid or anybody in your family want to be part of this amazing season when it comes to NBA 2K basketball and esports.
Here we go. Jan Boy for Turkey. Trying to make something happen over to the right side. The Turkish team just somehow, some way lose the ball. And here come the Philippines. Here's Don Preach. Got to be careful. He's swerving all the way. He's trying to find the open man. Another missed shot, but a big rebound by the big fella down low. 1 flies by, 2 fly by. The Philippines, you are cleared for takeoff.
Kaboom. Guess who stepped in the room? It's the Philippines. Now they're trying to go zoom. Now they're going crazy with the defense. DJ Clue solving the equation. Tightening up. 31-31. He's still rocking out, and you're calling the timeout for him.
I'm surprised they're not calling a timeout to go in and kill the momentum, but why would you when you've got a wide open shot to go ahead and get the basket? They take the lead right on back, but they've given up a couple of easy possessions on the defensive side. They've got to go ahead and collect themselves. A bit of an opening there. Again, the opening. Oh my goodness. You can put a man right in front of him. You can put Yao Ming in front of him, and he'll still find a way to knock down the three.
I'm going to say it again, saying, how on what? That's what I'm talking about. This man knows how to play the ball. Love Battle Dead, again, a great response. Anything they can do, they're going to try and do better. But here's the thing. You cannot beat threes with twos. You got to be insane if you're going to think that's going to happen. Math going to be math, and that's going to be universal to everyone. And that I just said, the announcer's atonement, and they knock it down behind the arc, hitting his mark.
That is back-to-back threes by the Philippines to go ahead and come back. But the Turkish team, they go ahead and respond every single time. And that's what's making this one so much more competitive here in the third quarter. Turkey, every time the Philippines have a chance, they go ahead and come back and take the lead. Over to the left side now, trying to get a defensive stop as the Turkish team. What's Love going to do? Dishes it to the left side. That man doesn't play tag. He's been it.
Shukran, they're going on a run right now. As you see, the momentum is going toward the Filipino side. They're now up by 2. And then guess what? Tag, you're it. No, I'm it. But let's see if they got what's it in it. If someone got that X factor, it's time to show up right now. Your Philippines have a chance to be crowned world champions. But is Turkey going to stop them? As you see, the Ottoman Empire ain't going nowhere.
There is no way, no how that man could even see the basket, but some way, somehow he goes ahead and knocks down the three. Let me go ahead and take a step back like I'm Jeff Curry, and he knocks down the three. It's been a battle back and forth on the offensive side. Who is going to walk away with the crown? The Philippines with a 2-point lead. 1:42 left in the third. Don't you dare throw that chair. He misses the shot. He's got the rebound, and he had a man wide open in the left corner, but a quick foul.
2-point game, 1:37 left in the third. A lot of things on the line. Not only when it comes with pride, that's that bag of $20,000. That could be life-changing money for anybody in these countries. And that's what we want to give. But when we give you that chance to show your talent on the world stage here in the Mall of Qatar. And another block, a swat, and that's going all the way back down the block. That's the defense we need from the Philippines. But they called a foul.
I was going to say they bailed them out like the 2008 financial crisis, but for now, you got to go ahead and convert at the line. Here we go. The Philippines up by 2. They've got the rock. They got to make something happen with it. Top of the key to Love. He's got to slow things down. He's got 13 seconds to work with. Tries to go to the left, looking to go to the right, trying to find an opening, but nothing there so far. Has an easy cut, meets him at the rim. The X-rays came back. He's got that dog in him.
Just like, oh my, that's a plus ultra jam. And as you see, that dog in him, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. And these dogs are barking. These dogs are howling, and they ready to roll.
Here we go. A minute to close out the third quarter. Aaron, little back the head easy. Goes ahead and gets that one right back. He's trying to find the open man. Tanzu. On the big three. 5 seconds left here in the third quarter. Calls a play. Back over. Deep bomber. Makes some noise.
This right here, let's go on the Richter scale. This is going to be a 6.9, 8.9, 10.9 on the magnitude. We're going to make this whole country quake. Going down the left side, 54-46. We're liking the lead, but do not step away from the Turkish defense. But as you see, they're poking holes in it and looking like Swiss cheese.
They got to go ahead and got to call timeout. There we go. You got to kill the momentum on the 2K side. You got to kill momentum on the mental side across. You've got hundreds of people watching on Twitch and YouTube. You've got hundreds and thousands of people watching here in Qatar as well. Here we go. Less than 5 minutes. If the Philippines win, they will be crowned world champions. But Turkey are in their way, and they get the easy 2 to cut the deficit to 9.
Keep the single digit now. You still got a lot of time. 4:30 left in the fourth. This right here is an amazing thing going up to eFIBA Season 4. This is the road to the FIBA Basketball World Cup Qatar 2027. And one more time, someone cook and get that book right here, because that's how you do it.
Oh, got that one tipped away. 2 defenders went ahead and flopped for it, but they could not go ahead and secure the possession. It's going to stay here with Turkey. Plenty of time left for them to come back in this ball game and make it a series once again. Here comes the inbound over to the right side. It's Aaron. Got a defender behind him. Ooh, got bailed out again, baby. Did it twice. Let's see if they're able to go ahead and convert at the line themselves. Looks like he did go ahead and get that one for a moment. Didn't think he did. And by the way, it looks like it's going to be 3 free throws as well. So you're really going to get a chance to cut the deficit down to 8.
Down to 8. Nope. Here we go. We got 2. 51-59, which was amazing. Again, making those free throws. Shots win games. Free throws win championships. But as you know, the one and only Miguel Carlo has the bomber. Either trying to get that double defense, trying to get that double team off the top of the key. Didn't know which way he's going to go for that screen. Now a little shuttle pass, giving it to LG Clue, going down the left. Now this guy keep a second, take it up, grip it, and then Duggan once and more, making that 10-point lead for Philippines.
Cannot go back and forth at this point of the ball game. You need to go ahead and get a stop. But the focus now for a Turkish team is to get a basket. And on the other side, almost had his foot on the line for the turnover, slowing things down at a quick little foul to get themselves in position. Turkey cannot go ahead and give up a big basket here. You got to limit them to nothing. If you're going to give up a basket, it's got to be a 2. But let's see if they're able to go ahead and get a stop. About 3 minutes or so left in this game 3.
Big pocket attribute is on level 100. And guess what? The powers on this Filipinos is level 1000. Going on the left side, but this good defense from Turkey. Trying to find an open man. Still plenty of time. They've been in the situation before. Let's see if they're going to get the jam boy. They give it to Love Battle Dead, and he's still alive, making it 53-61.
See if they're able to go ahead and claw something back on the defensive side of things. A little bit of dribble move to get out of the position on the left-hand side. Don Preach brings it up to pass half court. Goes ahead and has a pass fake to securely get it over to Miguel Carlos. He's got an ankle breaker. He's looking to put on skates. He launches a 3 and he goes ahead and misses it, but they do get the offensive rebound and a quick foul as well.
Second chance opportunities have been so key. I'm going to keep talking about it because that's when you're in position. If you play ball, make sure you got a hand or something on the man's hip. Make sure you're boxing out, putting body to body, and that's how you're getting those rebounds on the Philippines. Miguel Carlos slipping, dipping, and looking at dripping, making it 63-53.
2:51 left to go, and the clock is ticking like tick-tock. What does Turkey have left in the tank? They're bringing it out to the left-hand side, looking for a little bit of space to shoot the rock. Defenders right there doing jumping jacks with a great defense. Has the open shot, cannot get it. The team from Manila goes ahead and gets the rebound. Don Preach goes ahead and brings it up the court once again, slowing things down, and another foul. I like that one because he should not have the control of the ball. Might have gotten a steal there, but nonetheless, it's going to be a side out.
Expression on all these players' face are absolutely real. You see them 5-on-5 side by side. You're seeing them in real time. But let's see what is going to happen with this point guard from the Philippines. Giving it to Don Preach, big fella. Back to Miguel Carlo, doing the spin move. Little bit of a Kyrie Irving. But look, now Turkey found a way to stop that move. But up, hand up, and could have got the cup. But again, another second chance opportunity. This man knows exactly what he's going to do. He has a crystal ball. Getting that rebound. Looking like one of my favorite players, Dennis Rodman, a.k.a. The Worm. Shout out to the Bulls. Now going out, stroking it green with that bean. And now he's looking even more mean.
Getting one step closer, a basket at a time to claim victory here in Qatar. Does the Turkish team have an answer for them? Do you believe in miracles? The Turkish squad is going to go ahead. Claw Baby back with a 2 right there, makes it an 11-point ball game.
They're still going out. They still got a lot of time on this clock. 2 minutes is a good amount with this double-digit lead like this. You could get a couple of threes, but as you can see, Miguel Carlo has been activated. As I say, time to disrupt him. Don Preach, big fella, eating again, using the right hand and slamming it down.
See if they're able to go ahead and continue this momentum. It is so close. It is almost impossible for the Turkish squad to get back. A quick foul. Look at that fourth quarter run. 14-9. This is where the Filipinos have made it not really a competitive atmosphere, but the Turkish team has it in them. They just got to go ahead and get some buckets themselves. Corner shot, misses it. A big opportunity, but there's the big fella with the second chance opportunity. The foul is going to put him at the line.
Oh, look at the trash talking right there. You see the passion. I can't wait till they start breakdancing. They're trying to get in the opponent's heads. 56-60. He's starting to run with it, but the job is not done yet. You can't do anything. You can't celebrate until that final whistle. Now there's a left side. Miguel Carlo taking his time. Now that's just a heat check. Getting a rebound. Love Battle Dead for Turkey. Going down to cater the problem. See if you can get it. And then there was a foul, which was a smart one.
We got to see if they're able to go ahead and knock down these free throws. They should be able to, but after the free throws, what's the game plan, right? You got to go ahead and get the rock back. You cannot give up any possessions that lead to a basket. So what type of defense are you going to go ahead and run? You know they're trying to communicate that right now. Here come the Philippines. A minute left before they are officially crowned champions. They're double teaming them. They're trying to make somebody else score with the rock. Here is Don Priest trying to have him with the cut. Great defense so far played by the Turkish squad, but the time is being milked away by the Philippines. Less than 50 seconds left. A bit of a give and go. An errant pass all the way out. This is great. The Turkish squad gets the ball back, but do they have enough time to come back in this one? 10-point lead for the Philippines. The rock belongs to Turkey.
41 seconds left in the fourth, and the Philippines can barely taste it. Going down the right side, going to get some good defense. They're not giving up yet. Going up, Tanzu, unable to knock it down, but almost had that second chance opportunity, but it goes down to the Philippines. The Philippines already smiling, already waving, seeing that, hey, they're going to be on that stage with number one. Going down the right side, and another foul. As you see, they're shaking the shoulders. They're Harlem shaking, and they're going with a win.
It's not just Shakira whose hips don't lie. They are excited. They're looking at the passion. They want the ring. They want the championship. And they are just moments away from making it happen before we can do it all officially. You can see the emotions. You can see the tears and a couple of timeouts. It looks like things have been called. The timeout controller seems to be disconnected, waiting to see what the official word is. And if you think this is just about video game, look at the expression on him. Look at the passion that these individuals play with. I promise you, it is not just about video games. I promise you, it is not just about money. It's about the flag on your sweater. It's about the flag on your back. It's about the country and the nation that you are representing. That is what we play for here. And that's going to do it. 2-1. It's heartbreak for Turkey. Heavens for the team from Manila as the Philippines are your eFIBA Season 4 World Champions.
Philippines, make some noise! Live in Doha, Qatar, we have our new world champion in the Philippines. I'm loving the love, I'm loving the pride, and I'm loving the heart. Now we're going to toss it to our man.
the event. Bro, this team, bro, we sacrificed a lot. You know, me personally, we fell short a couple of times. Fourth place 2023, fourth place in 2024. And, I think we have some unfinished business. And, we got the job done. Yeah. World champs, baby. Philippines, bro. Thank you.
Guys, that was an interesting match. Even though you had a game advantage, but you still kept the same strategy. You still kept the same energy. You still kept the same power throughout the whole game.
Yeah, that's because we believe in each other, bro. This is our team, and we believe that we can deliver the dream. Come on. This is for us. This is for the Philippines. We're bringing home the gold.
A lot of the fans were here. They saw you on the live stream, but they came here especially for you. With every point you have scored, you hear them outside cheering for you and continuing to cheer you on. What would you like to say to the fans?
To all the fans, thank you so much for the Filipino community. To everyone who supports us back home, SBP, Gilas Pilipinas, Laos Group Esports, Sir Paul Laos, and I want to greet my family, my mom, my siblings, my girlfriend. Hi guys, we won. We're coming home. Let's go.
Can we all get a shout out? Yeah, can we have a shout out?
Give a shout out.
Shout out to Sir Paul Laos, our boss, SBP, for supporting us along the way. To our 2K community in the Philippines, for always having our backs. My family, my parents, thank you for being there, being supportive. My friends back in Iloilo. Thank you guys. Shout out, Philippines.
Yeah, well, I want to give a shout out to my family and friends, the Briones, Evangelista, Rasay family. Thank you for supporting me. To my friends out there, the Filipino community out here, everyone, thank you so much for Sir Paul Laos for your continuous support in our team, and for my lovely girlfriend, Kia. Love you.
First of all, I want to thank God. Through God, everything is possible. Thank you to all the fans. Thank you to all the people here that watched and supported us. Thank you to Sir Paul Laos for trusting us, and and my baby, and to my family. Thank you.
First of all, I would like to shout out Sir Paul Laos, and of course to the LGE team, and for all the Filipino out here, thank you guys, and of course to my family and my wife and to my son. Shout out, shout out.
Shout out also Sigma boys. Come on.
Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to
From the first